not quite sure if I can be heard with the wind. It never ceases to amaze me the lack of knowledge that people have. Every vehicle since the dawn of creation, whether it's a space shuttle, a jet ski or a horse and cart, has a toolkit. And for the past 50 odd years, it's been in a place where you can lock it. So normally on bikes, you get a key on the side here. Just click that, seat comes up, you see the two-piece seat. You will have a compartment in the bike where you can hide waterproofs. Generally for bits and pieces, you normally get enough space for a waterproof set. You also, every vehicle has your toolkit. You get all the tools in there, unless someone's nicked it, to do your basic service. I shit you not. To do a basic service, all the tools are in there. Most bikes will have it here, underneath your tail. There'll be like a little rubber band that holds it on. Every bike has this. Every vehicle has its own little toolkit. And a securable, get in there you bastard, place to hide stuff. Now in mine, my fuse, I have, yeah, these things are so tightly packed in. You've got to wiggle it in. And of course I've got a camera in the way. Where is it going in? Ah, spanner. Spanner in the works. Oh, also, keep your key in your pocket or in the ignition. Do not leave it in your key lock. You'll either walk into it and snap it off, or you'll lock it under the seat. Where's that lock in there? So you've got your spanners here for doing your rear shock and your rear nuts. You've got all the toolkit tools you need to do a service, to change a wheel. For some reason, hang on, I'll move the camera out of the way, I can't see a fucking thing. Try that. There we go. There's a slight recess down in there. So normally your toolkit would be underneath here. But because this has got a nice little tight ass, there's one there. If you have a two-piece, like USB charger, which is disconnected, because that way I don't drain the battery. That's why I've got a fuse in here. If you've got a two-piece seat, extension cable, so I can plug in my camera when it's here, and have it operating from here. If you've got a two-piece, you'll have a lever generally underneath here. Have a little wiggle and a feel. There you go. And it releases. There you go. And that's the underneath there. Nice new battery. When you put these on, you can put stuff in here to hide. I would advise against it, because underneath here, from the majority of bikes, you get your air intake. You block that, you're going to lose power. That goes on. Generally speaking, you will have 3 to 4, sometimes 5, it's rare, but generally you'll have 4 points of contact that you have to line up. Now for the rear seats, you've got this here, another one there, and you've got your key release lock, which is here. There's only 3. If it was a one-piece seat, you would have 2 more things to lock it into, and you have a hook here. So you'd have 1, 2, 3. You'd have like 4 or 5 on a full-size seat. Half seat, you've got 3. These hooks hook into here. This is what gets released when you turn the key. It's also how you can wiggle it unlocked without using a key, which I'm not going to tell you how to do, because naughty people might be watching, if anyone ever does watch this. La, la, la. So to put this in, line up these hooks first. Gently back, wiggle, wiggle. Don't force it. If you force it, it'll break. That is now locked in place. You want to make sure it doesn't wiggle too much, otherwise it could come off or snap if someone sits on it. So that's what is under my seat. Some bikes have a massive storage capacity. Some of the scooter type bikes, you can get a crash helmet in. But yeah, every time I chat to somebody about bikes, they've got no idea that they've actually got a storage compartment under the seat, let alone the fact that they've got a toolkit. I mean, what do you do if you break down? Oh yeah, call the RAC or Alcoholics Anonymous to come and pick you up. Why not learn how to actually fix it yourself? Just a thought. You don't always have mobile phone reception.